So now how this suite is working. See, this is a physical layer which is coming to lower layer, and any packet, suppose let's say when you are opening from HTTP application like a web application, see it interleavingly taking in the transport layer of TCP protocol and then ICMP protocol and ARP protocol, then so because it's pushing to the physical layer. So each layer is supporting their activities with one of the protocol. When it is coming to the transport layer, TCP layer is taking, and when it is pushing to the internet protocol layer, whether it could be ICMP and ARP is like both layers are responsible, data link layer and internet protocol layer. Then it is forward to the like ones and zeros bits into physical layer, which we travels to other side. So similarly, if you are coming when you are receiving side, that packets are coming to the your hardware first through NIC card, then your layer, data link layer from physical layer, they will take the packets and forward to internet protocol layer, then transport layer, and again your HTTP packet, where you can see the packet with that particular HTTP application, any that browser. So this is where the TCP IP protocol suite is working. And whatever we are explained in the same way, you are sending a data, the data would be added with the TCP header. So once this TCP header and plus data would be forward to IP layer header, so that both layer header, then it would be forward to data link and physical layers where Ethernet header would be added. So then it would be forward to other side. When you are receiving that Ethernet layer, your Ethernet card can understand, and after removing this header, it pushes towards transport and network layers, where after pushing this data, it would be after removing the headers of the IP header and TCP header, it will further push to application layer where the end user can see the data. And if you are looking about the protocols HTTP, FTP, Telnet, TCP, UDP, ICMP with respect to transport and IP layer, IP, ARP, IPX, these are the network layer protocols. And the data link layer is majorly Ethernet and PPP, where we generally look into that. So when you are connecting to the OPS Ethernet, when you are connecting to the dial-up mode, PPP protocol used in the olden days like 2005, 2000 up to 2010. But if now everybody is using broadband and that's the IP network, and even you are also using because from there they are only pulling the wires either fiber or Ethernet. So even at home also you may be using Ethernet. The globally 99% networks are based on Ethernet. So when data is in the application layer, we generally call it as a data. So once it is added application header, because you are adding either your email data header or your web browser data header. So when you are adding header, it is becoming again a data, and that pushing towards the transport layer header. So then after adding transport layer header, that would become as a transport layer header data, transport layer data. So when it is internet layer or IP layer, it is internet header would be added. So internet, that means the IP address and everything would be added here. Then it become as an internet layer, network layer address data. So, but when it is coming to the framework and when it is coming to down to data link layer, it would be adding Ethernet header and Ethernet trailer and forward as in a data. So this is called this is where the header, each and every layer is very much important to forward packet one place to another place. So maybe here we should remember one thing: when data at application, either we can say as a data or datagram. When it is added as an application layer data and plus data, this is also called as a data only. But once you are added to transport header and plus data, so this data would be called as a segment. And when it is added IP address and this green data, this is IP layer data, which called as a packet. And when the same packet is traveling at data link layer, after adding Ethernet header and Ethernet trailer, both together called as a frame. So again, once again, I'm pressing a point in such a way that a data called as different terms at a different places or different layers. The application layer data is called as a data, and when it is same data after adding transport header, layer header, which is called as a segment, and that further the data, if you are adding IP layer header or internet layer header, is called as a packet. And after adding Ethernet header and Ethernet trailer, which is called as a frame. So any one of these terms comes, you need to understand that that packet is the traveling at transport layer is a packet, and the data which is called as a segment at transport layer, the data which is called as at a data link layer, or along with the data link layer headers or Ethernet headers and trailer, which is called as a framework. So data, segment, packet, and frame all are same, but you need to define them wherever they are exist with respect to that particular layer.